Highschool is going to be just to group up, pushes 5. Rune gonna be sitting on the bottom here, sitting on the low ground on this top lane. Lone Cow going to town on these creeps. He's taking those creeps to bad place. Bad place as Slark picks up his Shadow Blade and gets ready to put the Radiant team in a bad place. Most likely the grave. So we'll see how that goes for him. We'll check back on him in a little while. I think I'm gonna keep saying this all game, but like, if Slark picks up the Shadow Blade, he should immediately use it and like go looking for a kill. While that's happening, they should send Bristle back to get farm. Although he's getting some pretty good farm in this bottom lane. Nobody's coming to pressure this lane at all. I think this is a bit of a mistake. But what do I know? I'm just a scrub. Sane has picked up a Yule Scepter for himself as this early game's going really passive for both sides. Slark will jump onto Rune here. He gets stunned, and he could be in serious trouble here as the Shadow Dance will go. Rune does get stunned, and that's on cooldown for some time as Zeus falls to a solo Lina. Yule Scepter, Stun, Dragon Slave, Laguna Blade all used there. J-Boss, the A, taking some damage from the Troll Warlord, but it looks like this will be the end of that fight. Stormy WT getting really close to a Blink Dagger. I don't know where he gets all this gold from, but he just does. Did the same last game.
Dire's middle tower is under
I don't know how he does it. Props to you. Looks like D-Dawn will be going for a mechanism this game. I don't know how effective that will be, if he'll be able to get it at a good timing or not, but it'll be good at negating. It'll be decent at negating the Zeus's ultimate. I think that's the only reason that you get that, to just help with that burst damage. It does good armor too. Armor's good, especially against Bristleback. As Stormy WT gonna make a rotation onto this bottom lane. Bristleback not gonna be in any trouble here, I think. There will be a Hex if they want to. The Impale coming out. They do have Finger of Death. J-Boss, they actually taking way more damage than I thought he would. They still have the Finger available. Will use it, and they clean up the Bristleback. His Snot was not enough to save him. That in his backpack.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yes, listen to my gross sneezing, or my nose blowing. Okay. Whew. Lone Cow not making a whole lot of use out of the Shadow Blade, even though he has purchased it. The Radiant do know that he has it, so if they see him off the map, they will assume that that's what he's doing. Troll Warlord getting pretty big here. Hits about 8,000 net worth soon. Lina also going to hit that much. It's pretty telling that the Slark is pretty much doubling everybody on his team, and the two main cores for Cupertino are also doubling. As Toastpegger will be Yulesed up into the air. Will they even need the Laguna Blade? Yes, they will. They'll just use it. Why not? Lone Cow going to be spotted by Rune here. Will pounce to the low ground. Stun was used just onto creeps. J-Boss the A. Not going to be a whole lot he can do in this lane here. He's getting really close to his Vanguard, but I don't know how much his Vanguard will do once he gets it, as there is a Hex available from Stormy. Global Silence used really preemptively. Lone Cow is sitting here, but the silence was already used. Looks like there's going to be a Yules, but Lone Cow just immediately dispels it, as D-Dawn and Rune will just get the hell out of there. I think they're okay with that, though. Getting a tier 1 tower for the Lion, and they make the Key to Life use his global silence a little bit earlier than he would have liked. If he saved that for Slark to until Slark was ready to initiate. I think they get more kills there. As Lino will Yule Slark up into the air. They get the stun off, but there's no vision for once Slark is in that Shadow Blade. He does break invis now, so he has that Laguna Blade available. Might want to kill Toastpegger here. Just gonna use the illusions to get him away. Yep, D-Dolan's going for a headdress. He got quite a bit of cash on him. It's pretty cool. As Lone Cow will be brought down by the Lina on the top lane. He was playing a little too far up. He had the Shadow Blade, but the stuns were too well chained by Lina. So that's a big kill for the Lina to get. And that Slark had a lot of gold. He's working on an Orchid now. I don't know. I think at this... I still think Scotty might be the best option here, but we will see. Lina gonna throw out the Yules onto Toastpegger, missing everything uphill. Can I please get a break, he says, as he's got the Fiery Soul. One last right click will do it as the Zeus goes down. Sane is on a tear here. Troll Warlord gonna bring down the Silencer on the top lane. In the meantime, Bristleback farming bottom. Has no TP scroll, can't help his team. And there's really nothing that Dire can do now. It looks like they're playing based on what I've seen in the first game and the second. Oh, Lion dies to the Slark. Pretty good for him. Yules is available. Will get the stun off. He pounces out though. That's a really good reaction time from the Slark. Like I was saying, it seems like based on the first and second games, Roeper play a very 4 protect 1 style Dota, as Troll Warlord probably going to be dead here. He's going to farm up creeps, doesn't have a TP scroll. Lone Cow will pounce onto the Troll Warlord, and yes, that's a dead troll. Zeus gets that kill for himself, and he purchases a Blink Dagger as well, so that'll be good at helping him get away from the Lina so long as he's able to use it before the Yule Scepter is used. Stormy WT has a Blink Dagger for himself. That was really fast pickup. And Viper gets a mech. I think this is the time for Cupertino High School to group up as 5 and just start making things happen across the map. Lena's already working on a Aghanim Scepter, by the way. And she's going to self-Yules by accident instead of using the Zeus. Sick casts for days. Ugh, this is awful. I hope I don't have to cast like every game for the next few weeks as Sane gonna Yules the Zeus, won't be able to blink away in time. There's a full silence, but Sane doesn't even need his spells to bring the Zeus down after that first stun. Stormy WT, do they have detection? They have a Dust of Appearance for the Slark. This ward vision is really redundant here. Lena's gonna bottle up a double damage rune here. Can kill pretty much anyone at this point. We'll have a full Aghanim Scepter and about 1,000 gold, 900 gold. As I continue to die, my body hates me. Ugh. Someone please send me some more tea. I ran out. Slark does find the Lina, uses his Orchid, which he has purchased for himself. Force Staff away by Lina, pops a double damage rune. D-Dawn waiting around the corner with the mechanism. Looks like Lina will fall, but at the cost of their Slark.
Radiant's middle tower is
I'll
under attack.
take that trade any day, although Lina does feed over an unstoppable streak. Actually, Zeus picked that up instead of the Slark. I think I'd rather have that on the Slark. If you're gonna put all your hopes onto the Slark, which they basically have, he's doubling everybody on their team in net worth, I think you should probably just put everything on him. It seems like it's gonna be a repeat of last game where everybody else on Roeper is kind of just a meat shield. Troll Warlord gonna hit creeps in the jungle for now, as there is a D ward by the Bristleback. Looks like he's going for a BKB of his own. He walks into Roche just to check. Nobody there. Looks like Cupertino will group up as 5 here. Shadow Shaman just farming away. I wonder what his next item will be. I think it has to be Scotty or Basher. That'll probably be the item of choice for him. Lina, 4 steps forward, gets the Yules onto Zeus. Gonna stun, bring him down real quick. Easy kill for the Lina, as this Zeus has died 6 times now. It's inevitable, really, against a Lina. As Lina will have a full, I think if you sell the Null Talisman, if you sell the Null Talisman here, you'll have the full Aghanim Scepter available. And you'll have the slot. Still, Cupertino are doing a really good job of distributing farm amongst their team very well.
Radiant's top tower
As
is under
Lina
attack.
has the full Aghanim Scepter, but the courier's not coming to her. Slark, in the meantime, will push this tier 1 tower top. Courier, please! Please, courier!
Radiant structures are fortified.
Stormy WT.
Radiant's
We'll
top
D-ward
tower
here.
is under
Doesn't
attack.
actually get the Observer Ward. That's gonna be costly.
Radiant's
As
top
Troll
tower
Warlord
is
gonna
under
take a
attack.
silence to the face. He's already at half HP. Pops the BKB. Silencer has the global silence available, but he will still die. No, he actually doesn't. He's healed up by the Witch Doctor. J-Boss the A taking a lot of damage in the meantime. Viper goes to town, but it looks like the Lion and the Troll Warlord will die here. Lina blinks, 4 steps away. Still doesn't have the Aghanim Scepter. The Ogre Magi will fall.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Viper denies the double damage rune to whoever might want it. As what is this? What is going on? If you had the Laguna Blade Aghanim Scepter in that fight, you probably kill at least one. I don't know what's going on, man. Again, sorry about myself being sick. I feel as horrible as it probably sounds for you guys. Slark will pick up Aegis, so he's basically... he can go man mode on anybody now. I think the big mistake of that fight was Troll Warlord chased way too far up without his team. Global Silence was used, his entire team was stuck back here. As Lina now has the Abyssal Aghanim Scepter. I was like saying something that begins with A and then Laguna Blade. Abyssal Blade. No, it's Laguna Blade with Aghanim Scepter. There is a smoke available on Rune if he wants to use it. Lina will just clear this wave, and I assume that they will go to town for that. Toastbagger is going to be building a Yule Scepter of his own, so he can use it to... there's a double smoke by the Dire, or by the Radiant, just to make extra sure that they will be able to be concealed. It's like putting on 2 layers of jackets. But Roeper will back off pretty quickly. Good game sense by the Dire squad. As I say that, Slark walks in. He's gonna be spotted here. There is a dust. They get the stun out, but he pops the Shadow Dance immediately. Uses the Dispel very quickly. He also had Aegis there, so even if they kill him, I don't think... I mean, they can stick around if they want, but they won't get anything out of it. Zeus will finally grab his Yule Scepter. The Zeus is now loose. Troll Warlord pulling ahead. He's got that Sanchen Yasha. Of course, Slark still leading on net worth. He's close to a Scotty. Needs about 700 more gold. And he should be fine. Meanwhile, the Viper has fallen behind in farm pretty heavily. We see Troll Warlord and Lina dominating in terms of net worth, but the supports for the Radiant very poor. Offlaner doing okay, but Bristleback has somehow managed to pull ahead. He's been stacking these Ancients very diligently and then clearing them, so I think the Dire are starting to get a little bit more out of the map than the Radiant at this point. Although we will see. Both teams have very potent team fights. It can explode. Team fight capability. It can explode at any second. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a team fight go either way. As Slark has finished a Eye of Scotty for himself. Bristleback bringing himself out a Sanchen Yasha. Yep, he has the full thing completed. Will walk mid to grab it. Aegis will be reclaimed in 2 minutes as Lina gonna walk forward. Self-Yules. Gonna be a global silence. She won't be able to get out of this. Another Yules actually will probably save her life. There's a 2-man impale. Lone Cow gonna take a Laguna Blade to the face, but he has Aegis. Will respawn. J-Boss the A taking a lot of damage, but his Bristleback Quills are doing work. Double kill for the Troll Warlord, who throws out the Whirling Axes onto the Silencer. Probably gonna die here. Yes, he will. Cask goes out, gonna hit on 3. Lone Cow gonna bring down the Ogre, but there's a good stun from the lead on to 2. Lone Cow is going ham in this fight, though. And brings down 3. Good triple kill. Doan gonna be taking a lot of damage. Lone Cow and the Troll gonna be going head to head as Lone Cow has an ultra kill for himself. Might be going to find the Rampage, but it looks like he will just back off. This would be so much better if I could breathe.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But wow. They used all of their cooldowns on Lone Cow's first life. And then he came back. Kind of a mistake there. I mean, they should have just disengaged after they won that first round. They shouldn't have got greedy, gone back for the Silencer. He used the Global Silent, and then Troll Warlord just died. As D-Doan gonna take a Orchid. Looks like his next item will be Pipe. Lone Cow is continuing to destroy these fights, and I think he will continue to do so for about, the duration of this game. However long that might be. Looks like he's sitting in the trees. He's trying to find another kill. Might find D-Dawn here. He sees him. There is no detection as D-Dawn will immediately die. Zeus uses the ultimate. Hoo boy. Nobody's safe. They basically have to 5-man now. Stick together at all points in the game. This is the power of a Slark.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Slark will see the Troll Warlord here, but he sees the much juicier target of the Slyan, who just dies immediately. That's insane. Lone Cow bringing down 2 already. Can he get out? He might actually be stun locked in as he will fall. Gives a monster kill streak to the Troll Warlord. Oh, this is this is turned in the completely other direction as Lina's Laguna Blade does serious damage here. And the Troll Warlord has, obviously, super high physical DPS. He's building a Daedalus, by the way. It's pretty crazy. Troll Warlord gonna go down on this tower. He has a full level battle trance, 3-level battle trance. Gonna bring down that tier 2 tower like it's nothing. Slark is still dead for another 55 seconds, so they can continue to push if they want. But they will just go back into the jungle to farm. That is their strength. They do have 2 extremely farmed core heroes, as it looks like Lena's going to be building a BKB now. Bit greedy play by Slark there, getting himself caught out, overestimating how strong he was. That's common to do when you're a carry and you're on a monster kill streak. It's fine, everybody does that.
How'd that happen? How'd that happen?
Ogre Magi Illusions will scout this high ground, see that there are people there, and decide not to go any further. Do they have a smoke? Yes, they do. Will it be spotted by the Dire? I don't believe so. Nope. Slark may have spotted it. There are no pings going. They see Lone Cow sitting in the Roshan pit. The smoke breaks. Will Lone Cow be able to get out? This Hex and Impale isn't fast enough from Stormy. Ugh. Smoke wasted. Troll Warlord has picked himself up a Daedalus, as it looks like everybody's just posturing around the Roche pit, although how short of a Roshan. It'll be a 2-minute respawn. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Didon just walks up the cliff. I don't think you should ever do that. Don't do that. Don't walk up the cliff alone. Here, certain death. Certain death. There, I wrote it out for you. And, I mean, not much else is getting done. All the waves are being pushed in for the Dire, so I guess this favors them somewhat. They don't really mind this so much. Akita Life was spotted here by the Radiant team. He would most likely be dead, but he wasn't spotted out, so he isn't dead. If he was this, he'd be dead. If he isn't, which he hasn't, he isn't dead. Top tier casting, as Lone Cow picks up a double damage rune. Anybody he finds is basically dead, maybe not the Troll Warlord. Actually, can he get this? Oh my god, he's gonna jump onto him. Pause from Didon. If you let there's bargaining going on. What is Troll? Does Troll Warlord have buyback? No, he doesn't have buyback. I think Lion gonna jump in. He has blink off cooldown in 1 second. Earth Spike, Hex. The Dark Pact was actually just used by Lone Cow. He has Shadow Dance available. He has an Eagle Song too. That's weird. Zeus Ultimate used. Looks like Slark will just get the free kill here on Troll, as there is a timely global silence. Rune gonna be taking a lot of damage. Will die? No, actually. 1K MMR team, Sane, gonna be the next target for the Slark, as it's all falling apart for the Radiant. They're gonna be 5-man wiped by this double damage Slark, as Didon gonna be pounced and brought down. Jay the Boss A gets a double kill. Jeez, they just melted. And it looks like the pause didn't do them any good. Yeah, I mean, like, tactical pause allows you to really plan out everything on both sides, so it doesn't really matter. There's no point in arguing about it. They lost the fight anyway.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And this game, I believe, is squarely in the favor of Roeper High School, as they take the net worth lead. They took it some while ago, but this is the first time that they have a convincing lead in terms of net worth. Lena was so close to that BKB, but now set far back, as Lone Cow is just going to town. He's going to purchase a butterfly for himself, and now that Troll Warlord has decided to go for a Daedalus, he won't be able to get an MKB to protect himself. Roche does spawn now, and it looks like Roeper, everything is coming up in their way. They should scout it. Go scout Roche. Courier, please. No. Oh well. Key to life, gonna D-ward there. Bristleback walks into the Roche pit, sees that it's alive, and geez, Cupertino just have to play so safe on their side of the map now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Ugh. Once again, very sorry about this cold. It won't go away. It refuses to leave. It's like a bad house guest. As Witch Doctor purchases for himself a full BKB. Kinda weird, because the pure damage from Laguna Blade would still wreck him. I think Aghanim Scepter much more standard, but hey, what do I know? He's ahead. As Slark picks up a full butterfly, Bristleback gets the Aegis of the Immortal, and this Slark is kind of unkillable. Once he gets the Abyssal Blade and he 6 slots himself, gonna be very hard to deal with. Looks like the push will commence mid lane. He won't have a double damage for this fight, but he still does a ton of damage. Who has that? Who has that Assault Cuirass? This Bristleback. This Bristle. I need like a theme song. Everybody loves Bristle. Or, oh, Bristle. Whatever the case. They can push high ground if they want. It looks like they'll just go top and push in that top lane. Get all those delicious towers. Get all that free gold. I mean, that's basically what they are. Until you take them, they're just free gold on the map. Alright, looks like this could be the final push. Unless Cupertino were able to pull some magical stuff out of their hat. Lone Cow is basically 6-slotted here. He will have an Abyssal Blade and about 1,500 gold. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this fight underway. Jay the Boss A, walks up the hill. Lone Cow also does the same. He doesn't give a hoot. The Hex came out from the Lion, but immediately dispelled by Slark. He doesn't even have enough mana to use. Oh my gosh, I even forgot about that. The Silencer Intelligence Steal is actually probably wrecking some of these heroes like D-Dawn. How much intelligence has he stolen? 8. Okay, not as much as I thought. But still, Stormy WT forced to use a Clarity here to regen his mana. Stormy WT blinks in, gets an Impale onto 2, but there's already a Global Silence. Stormy probably to fall. Zeus blinks in. There's a great Death Ward onto the Viper. Lone Cow going ham here. Gets the bash onto Troll Warlord, who has a buyback, might be forced to use it. Lena also took a lot of damage in that fight. Do I still seriously get... do I still seriously get those AD2L in-house notifications when I'm set to... I thought for sure I had set myself to offline, but I didn't. Okay, well, never mind. Back to the game. Roeper High School gonna take this tier, the tier 3s in both mid and top lane, and they're gonna take a set of barracks. Troll Warlord can buy back if he wants to. I don't know if he'll decide that's the case. Maybe this game is already lost regardless, but it's, I mean, you have to go for one last go. Gotta try, gotta make it happen. As Mega Creeps will be available now for the Dire. 1K MMR team takes a lot of silences and damage to the face. Lone Cow going ham. He's got 5,500 gold. Man, this guy's huge. 28,000 net worth. Just wrecking all over this Cupertino High School squad. 1K MMR team throws out the spells. Gonna kill the Silencer on the back end, but he will pay for it with his life. Actually, just alive. Jay the Bossa still alive as well. Stormy WT stopped by a magnificent cast by Hale. What a play. Aegis is popped on the Bristleback, but that won't mean a whole lot as Troll Warlord gets a crit onto the Witch Doctor, but he gets bashed. BKB activated, but he will die anyway. Has buyback available, but I think that might just be game as Cupertino High School Troll Ags.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
GG is called.
Radiant's middle
Excellent
tower
game
is
from
under
Roeper
attack.
after a pretty crazy first game.
Dire
They didn't get demoralized, they didn't go on tilt, and they managed to bring back game 2. Alright, that's it for tonight. That was the High School Star League. I am a very sick Turbo. You can find me on Twitter at DAS Turbo. I swear my casts are usually better than this, but I'm sick. I'm sure you're sick of hearing about it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, go ahead. I'm on Patreon as well if you'd like to donate to that. Support my casting career, life, whatever, my horrible life choices. My Patreon is linked to my Twitter, or you can just go directly there, patreon.com/DASTurbo. Every dollar counts. So, thank you for watching tonight's casts. I will see you next week for this, but I do other stuff throughout the week. Later.